She goes, "Are you good?" And I said, "I don't know where we're at."
Because the way we went in was not exactly legal, okay? I'm stuck.
What the fuck?
I'm literally stuck. Oh my
Wait,
God.
wait. You know what? This might be good for me. I'm gonna be offline. Like, I'm not gonna even get FOMO because I'm not gonna be able to see anything.
Like, hell yeah, I'll pop your candy cherry.
Hey. Oh.
Ooh, she
Oh.
she know what she's doing. She was like,
Hi, friends. Welcome back to another episode of Sorry We're Drunk.
sorry.
My name is Brie.
I'm Rosie.
I'm Michelle.
AKA Mitchie.
Mitchie.
Mitchie is in the house.
AKA Rosie's niece.
Yes.
What?
I feel like I'm not looking at the camera.
It's okay.
It's fine. We look
I
everywhere.
don't know. Yeah, I was looking at it right now, but I don't know if I don't think I always do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I felt like it was weird if I did look at it.
No.
You can forget it's there. So
I know.
Okay.
I think you know what? I think I just blur. Like everything's just a blur to me, and I'm just like, I don't know.
Once we start talking, I feel like we look at each other and shit.
yeah.
All right.
Obviously we're feeling a little awkward because it's her first time behind the camera, and it's been a long time since we've done this shit too.
Yeah.
So we're kind of like new again.
Sorry. Oh my god.
This is why we haven't had him on the podcast for a while.
Sorry. I'm gonna censor that. Oh my god. Hi, baby.
Okay.
Just express yourself.
Okay. So obviously Cindy's not here.
Yes. I did post a little video explaining what has been happening. So if you wanna get a little catch up of where the fuck we've been, go watch that. But yeah, soon we'll be back in our regular schedule. But we're not gonna give you a specific date because you know life is
life in.
So yeah. Okay. But this is gonna be a fun little episode. We'll be recapping your guys' Beyond experience, and also me and Rosie went to Coachella.
We have a little recap to do too.
So we have
a big FOMO.
Tell me about it. That's how we got there.
Literally, FOMO. I suffer from that shit.
Yeah,
doctor.
Girl.
Okay, so this is my niece, Michelle Mitchie. She's here today because she went to Beyond with me.
Yes.
Okay. So, before we get into that story, really quick, she's our guest, so we want to know how we know each other. Mm-hmm. Obviously, she's my niece, so that's that. And
we met because
we're family.
We're family. Literally all family.
So that's that. And then also, what is your favorite drink?
What's your drink of choice when you go out?
When I go out, I like a margarita. Pretty much anything tequila. But if I'm drinking like with you guys, probably like a Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Oh yeah, you're a Mike's Hard Lemonade girl, yeah.
Or like a Cayman Jack margarita.
Okay, she's a sweet girly.
I'm not a seltzery girly.
Yeah.
Which is perfect. The drink that we're drinking today.
I know. That's good. So exciting.
Before we go on, shall we have a Jello shot?
Yes, she came prepared, and she knows. Sorry, we're drunk, and
she brought us Jello shots.
Yes.
What are in these?
Yes, please tell us. Give us some details.
It's the blue buzzball.
Period.
Blue raspberry, the like Mexican Jello, like the one in the bag.
Bomb.
Yeah, I heard
that's dangerous.
I watched a TikTok about it, and he said that the Mexican Jello and the buzzball taste the same.
Oh.
And there's vodka.
Period.
Smells amazing. Cheers. I forgot how to take one of these. That sounded hilarious. I'm trying this new thing and trying like having these headphones on. It's actually so funny.
Oh, it's strong.
I can't get it. I'm just digging my fucking tongue in there.
Did you loosen it first?
With your finger?
Hey, that's what you're supposed to do.
I don't know how to do shot. Damn.
They're strong.
That's a vodka.
The flavor is there though.
Woo! God damn.
Anyone?
Did you like measure it?
With my heart.
Fuck, we fucked
Some
up.
like two cups buzzball. 2 cups buzzball. 1 cup vodka.
I spilled it on myself.
Half a cup water, maybe.
Damn. Maybe.
Okay.
I just had to melt the Jello. That was it.
I mean,
with the water.
The flavor's there.
The flavor's there, but yeah. But all right.
Delicious.
Jello shots are always taste strong to me though.
Yeah,
Damn,
same.
you, your cup.
Literally.
Hello.
Literally.
Couldn't stand a chance.
For real.
I think I need a napkin. I got it everywhere. Pause.
Oh.
Okay, so with the rest of the Jello shots, I think that we're gonna play a little game. If any of us says the word lit in our story or in this episode, we will take.
Yeah.
Wait, the other wait.
We have
That
to
person
like.
takes a Jello shot.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have
Okay.
to keep each other accountable. If we like here, we're like lit.
Okay, yeah. So if I say lit, I have to take a Jello shot.
Yeah, yeah.
She says lit. Okay, we get
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
There's only like 6 more left. I brought like enough for.
No, that's fine. I literally feel it burning in my chest.
I know.
right now.
Got into my stomach.
Okay,
Alright.
so I feel like I've been talking this whole time, so maybe you should introduce the drink.
Oh damn! I don't have nothing.
Okay, all right, no. Should I hear it now?
I mean, I feel like I could read most of it.
Yeah.
All right. So, we had a episode, but that we scratched it. But this drink is like really good that I really wanted to make it in this episode, and I think it's pretty. It's good because it's like a festival drink that I think anyone and everyone should try. This is LightStrike. Think it says hard refresher and it contains alcohol. Think Gatorade, but with alcohol. Honestly, when me and Rosie seen this, we're like, what the fuck? This is amazing.
Yes.
It has 100% coconut water. It is not carbonated. There's sea salt and it's gluten free. I'm like, I feel like it's such a good like hydrating / alcohol beverage. If you're gonna pregame, I feel like this is the best pregame.
Yeah. For festivals, I feel like this would be or I can't even say I feel like I know it will be because I did it.
Yeah.
For Beyond, but we'll get into that.
I was gonna say you had these.
Yeah, I did. So we're kind of cheating on this episode as far as like trying it for the first time. It's not gonna be our first time. We did already have an episode that we scratched and we tried it on, but
It's just so
worth
good.
it.
Yeah.
I feel like it's worth talking about.
We definitely needed to share it. Do you remember the percentage on these?
5%.
5%? Okay. So your average percentage, it is
70, I think.
70 calories, yeah.
Me knowing all the information.
And 7 grams of sugar.
Girl, do you want to talk? You have all the info.
I know, right? I'm sorry.
Girl. And we are trying the lemon lime and
Orange mango.
yeah, these are the only flavors they do have. But yeah.
I feel like they're a fairly new brand. And
I would love to collaborate with them.
right, hit us up because we're
LightStrike
we are
takes us
fans.
to Coachella.
Oh,
Who
wait,
makes them?
LightStrike.
I don't know.
Oh.
It's they're their own thing. I think.
Yeah.
Or
Oh,
because I follow their Instagram, I don't see anything.
oh, I saw like a TikTok and that comedian guy was like promoting it. I don't
Oh,
know if it
really?
was him.
Okay, well, I didn't see anything about that when I did my research.
That, like,
Yeah.
I think his name's Brett. The guy that was had his shirt off.
I don't know. I have to look that up then.
Because I saw it and I was like, oh, I remember those. Bless you.
I don't know, but let's pass it around.
Okay.
Pass it around.
Since we've already tried the drink, and we already obviously like it, I do want to say one more thing. This has 70 calories, which is obviously more than like most seltzers we try. But this shit has a lot of liquid in here. Like it's literally like a Gatorade bottle. It's not like a can of seltzer. There's a lot of liquid in here. That's all I gotta say about that. Okay.
10 out of 10. Already.
For real. Cheers.
Cheers. Boom.
You. Yeah. I don't know. It's just like I do not taste alcohol at all.
Yeah.
You don't. It's kind of crazy.
And I like these even though I normally don't like coconut water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like coconut water either, but it's refreshing.
I kind of feel like I could taste it a little bit, but it's
Slightly. It's not like,
overpowering at
yeah,
all.
exactly.
Yeah, it's only 10% of it.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. Period. Oh. I was gonna make period one of the words.
Oh,
That's why I guess
we
that
should
would've been
have
better.
gone period, bro.
I was thinking
That was
period
a better
or the
one.
other one, and I chose the other one. But
We should do
yeah.
period and that one.
Okay, so from now on, if anyone says period, which it will probably be me,
No, because I say it a lot.
I know, me
take a little
too.
shot.
I want to say it right now.
Shot.
Okay.
Sis.
We have red flags here too. If you guys ever feel like this is a red flag moment, red flag moment,
Flag.
we have them there.
She said, "Get your own."
I couldn't reach. Sorry.
It's okay. All right, so let's get into it.
Get into it, yeah.
If you guys watched the last episode, which why wouldn't you? You know.
Period.
You would know why Brie did not make it to Beyond, correct? So that's where our story will start.
Yes.
Because this literally went down like a week, week before Beyond. Week before Beyond, Brie can't go, and she has a ticket, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck, okay, let's sell her ticket, you know, let's fucking help her out. And then just on a whim, I'm like, let me text Michelle over here, see if she works. I don't know if she works that weekend. You never know.
Because it was really last minute.
It
like,
was
a week.
Literally the week before.
Yeah.
The week of. So I text Michelle. I'm like, hey, you work this weekend? She's like, actually, no, I don't. And I give her the whole rundown, and she's like, wait, I might be down.
I'm in.
So down. Count me in.
I think you were saying that you kind of wanted to go.
Yeah, I had kind of wanted to. I looked at the lineup. I won't lie. I'm really bad with like DJ names.
Oh, don't worry. I'm barely learning.
Yeah. But everyone was talking about how good Beyond was gonna be, and I thought about what if I just went one day because I knew you guys were going, and I was like, if I go one day, say I go just Friday. It was Friday, Saturday, right?
Yeah.
I was like, if I go Friday, I'm gonna spend like $100 something, but like I know it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah.
So then I was like, well, maybe I'll just get a ticket. And then I was like, no, like I can't afford it. I cannot afford it. I shouldn't do it. And then everyone was like, just buy a ticket, just go, just go. And then Rosie,
that's crazy,
was like, do you work? She said, do you work this weekend? And it was, I think it was Saturday or it might have been Sunday. And I was like, this weekend isn't today or tomorrow or like next weekend. And I had just sent you a casino TikTok.
Oh,
so okay. I thought you were like, let's go to the casino. But I was like, next weekend is Beyond. There's no way she's going to go to the casino.
Yeah.
And then the gear started turning and I was like,
you're like, wait, is she about to invite
me?
Wait a
second. I was like, next week is Beyond. And I was like, no, I don't work because I didn't work. I had requested that whole weekend off in hopes that I would convince myself to go. And
so,
wow. We didn't know any of this.
we didn't know that. That was just a coincidence. So
the
universe really just universed at that moment.
Yeah.
So that was amazing for two reasons. One, we were able to easily sell Brie's ticket. And two, the person we're selling the ticket to is someone that I could still party with.
Yeah,
I was about to say the other word. I can get with. And it was just like a win-win situation. Like we already had the hotel situation set up. Like it was very easy for her to just transition. But the funny thing is, like, obviously we were planning our fucking outfits and shit. We were figuring all that out. And so it's a week before the event and I'm texting her and she's like, yeah, I'm down, whatever. And then I'm like, fuck, like it's probably too late for her to join in on the quote unquote themes. So I tell her, okay, just no pressure. Because sometimes, you know, making an outfit is a lot of pressure.
It's a lot of work, yeah.
I'm like, no pressure, but we're doing, we did Playboy Bunnies, and our homie, Jesse, our boy, he was going to be Hugh Hefner. So I told her about that. And then the other day we were doing like an Alice theme. And she was like, okay, bet. And
Amazon? Save my life.
Really?
Yeah. She started sending me screenshots. I'm like, girl, yes.
Okay.
She really came through with the fucking... It was perfect. Like, I was like, she pulled it together in a week.
I think the first outfit, it was just all black, so I already had like a bodysuit, which ended up kind of matching
almost
your
exactly.
bodysuit. But my bodysuit was like sheer.
Oh, I love it.
And then I just put on some shorts and I bought fishnets. And then the only outfit that I actually like curated was the second day when I was like, I'll be the Queen of Hearts and I got like a red top on Amazon. And then I was trying to buy a skirt, and I could not find a cute skirt on Amazon that would get there in time.
Yeah.
Everything was gonna show
Time
up.
crunch.
Everything was gonna show up either on Friday or Saturday. I also had the idea of having my mom drive up. Whatever.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Because I was like, I don't live that far. And I asked her, I was like, would you have been down to like drive up my skirt? And then she was like, probably.
That's so
Aw,
funny.
that's so
But
sweet.
I ended up finding a skirt at Ross. And it was like perfect.
Oh, perfect.
So everything just like worked out.
And then the other funny thing about that is I originally was going to be the Queen of Hearts, right? So I bought a bunch of like little red accessories, little heart accessories.
It just wasn't going together.
And then I didn't like the fit. The fit. I fucking changed my whole fit, and then I decided to be Alice. And so she starts telling me, like, she's going to be Queen of Hearts. She starts showing me the stuff, and I'm like, I have some stuff for you. So I bought it. She used it. It was great. It was great. We looked so cute.
Yeah. I do think my Queen of Hearts look was, like, probably my favorite outfit that I've ever worn to a rave.
Aww,
because it looks so
Last
cute.
minute.
And so effortless, too. Like, you know, sometimes we be overthinking.
Yeah. I feel like sometimes, like, when you don't have enough time to think, it comes out the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like look at me, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get ahead of the game. I have so much time, and then I bought a whole outfit. For
And you're
one
like,
thing.
nope.
And I was like, actually, I hate this. Let me change the whole thing, and then I bought a whole new outfit, and I also hated that, and I ended up using shit that I already had for my whole outfit. So, yeah. But yeah, so I just was like, I was like, wow, this really came together when she was able to match perfectly. It was like it set the vibe.
I also think I just look really good in red.
Red is, you know what? I'm learning it's a good color.
Yeah.
I don't want to get ahead.
My Scorpio something.
Okay. I don't want to get ahead of like the conversation, but I am gonna end up wearing most of that red outfit for EDC, and I put it on, and I also realized I've never wore red like that. Really? Like I never wear red.
Yeah.
And one of my outfits is gonna be all red, and I'm like, hey, I kind of think
red's my color.
Okay, in red.
Hey.
So yeah,
it's exciting.
So yeah, that's that. Michelle and Jesse had never met before. But you know what? Anybody who meets Jesse is a best friend of Jesse's. Like he's so fucking cool. He's so likable, so friendly, so like he pretends like he's known you his whole life when he just met you, and it's very comforting.
Really quick. Yeah,
literally, we got into the hotel and he was like, "Okay, cuddle me."
Yeah, that's how we're gonna cuddle tonight. That was our introduction of each other, and it was great.
He's like, come on the bed, let's cuddle.
Yeah, oh my God. Yeah.
And then he got very mad that I did not cuddle him.
Yeah, the next morning he's like, "You didn't even cuddle me."
He thought Brie would have cuddled.
I'm a cuddler.
Dude, we missed Brie's presence so much.
I know.
Like, it was crazy. But, like, at the same time, I was just so happy to have someone else there, like, a girly girl, you know?
Yeah.
To get ready with, it's my favorite thing to do is get ready with somebody and, like, just act stupid.
Yeah, it's so fun. Getting ready.
Jealous shot.
Jealous shot.
That was so quiet.
I literally was like, it's what I was gonna say. Fuck. Okay, I really didn't say that on purpose.
So we have to like, if the person says it, other people have to call it out for you to be able to.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So if I say it and don't react, then you guys don't notice.
Yeah.
I told them myself.
I will say this. I said one of the words, and I was like,
oh fuck.
And no one noticed. I was like,
I didn't notice. Damn it.
Dude, the whole time I was like,
I gotta bring my A game back.
I gotta listen. I just heard you say it I heard you go quiet, and I was like, yeah.
Okay, so yeah. So shall we talk about it? Let's talk about it. Talk about our review of Beyond Wonderland.
I'll be putting my sweater.
I had a great time.
We had a great time.
Let me go into interviewer mode.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
putting my interview fit on. Okay. While you take that shot.
Interviewer mode.
One day we should do
before we start, Jessie had the beautiful idea of taking a picture of Brie with us.
Yeah.
Like we did for Cindy when Cindy didn't make it to escape.
I was shook it.
And so yeah, that was fun. We didn't lose her this time.
I know.
We actually made it a point to not lose her. And we just
I made it back home.
She made it back home, literally.
That's crazy, yeah. Oh.
The reason why we didn't lose her is because we put her in the locker the whole time.
I took her out when we were like the last day, and we were
Aww.
looking for the lift guy. I was like waving it, and I was like, do you see me? I'm waving a thing
little
with
person.
a person.
Finding that lift was a mission.
Oh my goodness.
We'll get into that after.
Yeah.
Get
Okay.
into it. Yeah. All right. Don't you start.
Interviewer,
Yes.
do you have any questions for us?
Yes. Mitchie, was this your first Beyond?
No.
No? Oh.
Yes.
No, I'm surprised.
I went to Beyond last year with 2 of my friends. We did VIP though.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because we wanted to see the Chainsmokers, and I got very close for the Chainsmokers.
Okay. So what was the difference between VIP?
The VIP, I will say, I liked it. It was not as like crowded.
Mm-hmm.
It was more like,
There's space.
no, I would say it was so crowded because there was a lot of people in VIP. I remember
Yeah.
thinking like, damn, all y'all paid this money.
Yeah.
But the barricade
Mm-hmm.
to get over or between the two
Mm-hmm.
was not that far back.
Okay.
So we were able to get closer. And then for the Chainsmokers, for some reason, like, I know it looks like a lot of people are up in the front,
Mm-hmm.
but
There's
for,
always wiggle room.
yeah, last year when I went to see the Chainsmokers, I was all the way at the top of VIP, and I looked, and there was, like, nobody up there.
What?
And I was, like, either...
You just have to travel.
Yeah, I think people are just too afraid to try to go that way. That there's like always pockets. There's always pockets. But
And so, like, either people think that the Chainsmokers are overrated, and they didn't go there, because I think there was somebody else playing at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, or these people are just not going up. So me and my friend, she made friends with like the guys that were like on the other side, and she was like, pull me over, and then I was like, you're so crazy, but I was like, I want to go too. And
For the plot.
I felt like we were pretty freaking close. I look at all my videos back, and I'm like, I feel like I was very close for the Chainsmokers. They did have really overpriced pizza, but
Everything's overpriced.
it was like $20 for a little like personal size pizza.
I believe that.
Damn.
But yeah, I think I liked it.
Yeah, would you buy VIP again?
I would buy VIP again only if I got it early enough to do the payment plan.
Got you.
To do like if I did it for both days.
Oh, okay.
But like doing GA, like it. I know obviously the restrooms are better VIP.
Yeah, of course.
But I do feel like the restrooms weren't that bad this
They
year.
weren't that bad.
Yeah.
There was toilet paper the whole time.
Yeah.
The sinks just didn't work. But I had
Like,
They
sanitizer.
never.
No, but like they didn't work at all. It was
Yeah,
weird.
even
Like,
in
I
the
don't think
beginning.
I ever washed my hands right there.
Damn.
That's true.
Because we went early both days.
Yeah. Okay. So that was a first for me, to be honest. We got there like for the first-ish performer both days.
Yeah.
Like our goal was to get there at 4. I think we got there by 4:30ish. Both days.
Okay.
No, we got there. What time did Bolo play on Saturday?
No, I think it was 4.
So yeah, so we got there at 4 on
Yeah.
on day 2, and then on day 1, I think we got there like at 4:30.
I think we were trying to get there at 3 the second day because you
I
wanted
was
to see
I was
Jessica.
aiming for 3, which was for the opener, the pre-opener, which is like it wasn't even technically the opener; it was a pre-party. We didn't make it to that, no.
But we made it to Bolo.
We definitely made it to Bolo, which was
We love Bolo.
literally
We're going next Friday.
so fucking lit.
I stopped myself because I was about to say it.
No, that's crazy.
Dude, I don't want to play the game anymore.
That's crazy.
The fact that I'm the one who chose this word.
I know. I thought the other word would be the one you'd be using more.
But because we talked about Bolo, and I was like, yes. God damn, my stomach burns already. You guys aren't gonna get to have any. I'm gonna take them all. Are you sure you want me to take another one?
Here, I'll take it for you
Yeah. Okay.
because I almost said it.
That was funny. That was so much pride.
Because I was gonna say like it was. I was about to be like it was pretty lit.
Can't believe you guys didn't catch me. I'm so sneaky.
I know.
So sneaky.
Okay.
Oh my god, he looks scary.
Okay. Michelle is taking one for the team. To be quite frank.
Hey. Oh.
Ooh, she's.
Oh.
Oh, she knows what she's doing. She was like,
We're so funny.
okay.
Anyway.
So yeah, we got there early both days. That was really cool.
Green
that
flag.
was a first for us. It was definitely still daytime both days.
Love that.
What else? The only thing is, like, dude, I say this every time and I still don't learn my lesson. As soon as we get there, I feel like time just starts fucking flying.
Yeah.
Everything happens so fast. We're running from stage to stage. And we did not take the time to go like walk around and explore, and I do regret that.
Yeah, there was so much.
We didn't go look at no tea party or nothing.
Yeah, I seen the tea party. I seen so much like different things you could do. And I was like, oh my god, they're having the best time. And you guys didn't do any of that.
The best time, but,
Yeah.
we
But
didn't
yeah,
go
you guys
walk
didn't
around.
do any of like the extra stuff that's there. Which I think is like why I really want to do.
When we went to Escape,
Beyond.
we did. We took the time. We went to like the
Yeah.
little places and stuff. But this time, I don't know. Time just really got by.
Yeah.
Like I can't even
And
explain
it's
it.
pretty crazy because you guys went early too. It's not like you guys went late.
Yeah,
I feel like we didn't really
Time
have
was
much time.
like no time in between, right? We had a stacked lineup. I feel like maybe
Yeah.
too stacked because we were like, okay, and we made it to see everyone we wanted to see, but we didn't do anything else.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was like my biggest regret.
Yeah.
We live in
Red
Wyoming.
flag. They
Yeah.
did not go to the tea party,
say-
meet the Mad Hatter or the Cheshire Cat.
I did say if Brie was there, she would have made sure we did that.
Oh yeah.
And also the picture taking.
Yeah, I would be like
Yeah.
pictures.
Yeah.
We did like no pictures.
Yeah. I have a few on my digital camera that I think are so cool. Oh, I want to talk about that for a quick second.
Yeah.
I recently found my old digital camera that I used to pretend to be a vlogger with back in the
Aw.
days when I was in high school. I just found it and I was like, you know what? This is kind of cool. Like I think it would be cool to walk around with the camera and not my phone.
Yeah.
So I did some Google searches and I found the battery that I needed. I found the SD card that I needed. And I took that shit to Beyond and it was so fun.
Oh,
Like,
I love it.
Yeah.
when I remembered to use it,
Mhm.
the pictures came out so cool.
Yeah.
And we
Love
did the
it.
same thing for Coachella.
I
and
know.
It was fun.
Yeah, it
It's
is
my
fun.
new favorite thing to do for sure.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep
'Cause
doing that.
It gets pretty difficult or scary to have your phone out, you know?
Yeah,
So
and
it is-
I used to like to take my Polaroid, but it's kind of heavy
It's
and big to
heavy,
carry
it's
around.
chunky.
So
Yeah.
I like
This
to
just goes
take
on your wrist and you just
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't care about it that much, so just like flopping all over the place, you
Yeah.
know. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Wanted to talk about the Ubers or the transportation situation
Mhm.
because we're still figuring
So-
that out.
You guys stayed at a hotel. You guys
Yeah.
didn't usually we do the train situation. but
Yeah,
you guys
so
stayed
the
at a
last
hotel.
few like raves we've done at Knot Center, we or not because we took the shuttle this time, but we took the train there. So we've been taking mostly the train. I would say the train is the
Yeah.
best fucking option if you don't have a hotel.
Yeah, and I do like it. It's fun.
It's fun.
It's-
It's just a long, a long
Right,
ride,
yeah.
and then you have to catch an Uber when you get out here.
Mhm.
But still, I think it's the best option. It's the cheapest option. You
You
don't,
don't have to take an Uber when you get out there.
No, when we get out
When
here,
here.
when we come back home.
Oh yes, yes, you do.
Yeah. So, but it's not a far one. It's not an
Yeah,
expensive
yeah.
one. It's just a mission, you know.
Yeah.
And when you're tired at the end of the day, it's kind of a mission. So this time I was like, let's get a room. Let's not worry about like having to take the train all the way home, whatever. So that's what we did. We got the room, and then I was like, okay, we can Uber. You know, it's closer by. Then I was looking, I'm like, we can still take the train because our hotel is next to the train, and because the train only costs like $20, $25
Yeah,
for
it
the
was
whole weekend.
25.
Nice.
It used to be 20, it went up.
Mm.
So it only cost $25 for the whole weekend, and I was like, the train station is low-key walking distance from our hotel.
Love that.
We can do that and save some coin and save the hassle of finding an Uber because we've already experienced that tragedy and we hate it.
Yeah.
So that was the plan. But then I don't know what the fuck happened. We got to the hotel on Friday
Mm-hmm.
and then we started
Getting ready.
drinking. I was gonna say getting.
Oh,
I
Thank you.
said getting ready.
Because we were low key already
Forgot.
halfway ready, but we were
Yeah.
just doing finishing touches, and then we were pre-gaming, and then I wanted to get there early. That was like the main thing. So Jesse was like, "Let's just Uber there, friend, and then we'll take the metro back." And I was like, "Okay."
Mhm.
So we Ubered there, and then we didn't buy metro tickets. We didn't think about it anymore. You know, whatever.
Yeah.
At the end of the night, we were like, fuck, okay, well, we're gonna have to call an Uber. So, you had we walked like pretty far because one, there's no service and cars are blocked off certain ways. So we're like, let's just walk away from the event center and then call an Uber. So we walked a pretty good distance, and I
feel like we're walking for like 15 minutes.
Yeah, we walked a good distance. I pull up the app. $$25?
Yeah, the first night.
Yeah. $125 to get to our hotel.
That's crazy.
And we're just like, fuck. No choice, right?
Yeah.
No choice. So I book it. That's not counting tip.
Yeah.
I book it. But not only that, dude, like we were sitting there waiting forever for this.
Yeah, because I think it was like you did the like, I think it was a Lyft, so you like paid until you like waited and saved or something.
Is that what I did?
Yeah. Because I was looking at you when you were doing it, and it was like the wait and save.
Yeah.
And they were like dropping off other people, but like all the Lyfts and Ubers were doing that.
It was taking forever for not just us. It's just there's a lot of people.
Yeah,
there.
Ubering from any event is terrible. Like,
Yeah.
we try to avoid it at all costs because of that reason.
It really is tragic. So yeah, we were there for so long that like I was falling asleep on the grass. Jesse was falling asleep on the grass. Like it was just like you know, at this point it's like what 2-ish, 3-ish in the morning. It was fucking cold. Obviously I was
half naked. I'm just kidding.
half naked. And I was half naked and intoxicated. And tired and exhausted.
Yeah.
So it just sucks. It sucks. The Uber finally showed up, or the Lyft. We got home. I literally went straight to sleep. Did not take off a single part of my costume.
I don't think I took anything off.
I woke up with the collar of that Playboy bunny thing, and I was fucking having a panic attack. I'm like, help me take it off, help me take it off. It was like, felt like I was being choked. I had on my layers, and my pashmina on me still, and my fucking earmuffs around my neck. It was terrible.
I think I took my collar off at the event. I was starting to get like
went off the next morning, along with all my makeup. I woke up. That's another thing, because like, what time did we get back to the fucking room?
I said this to a bunch of my friends when we were talking about like.
I didn't realize it till after.
We got back to the hotel at almost 4 a.m. and we woke up at 7:30.
Damn.
That's why Jesse was annoyed with us.
You know what's so funny though, because he's like, you know, I'm down to party. You wake up early, have breakfast, and you were like, I will be sleeping.
Yeah.
And he was like, we need to go get breakfast.
I will say though,
he didn't want breakfast.
He didn't. He did say that he did not fall asleep right away.
Yeah.
He said he was still up
till like 6.
I don't know if that's true or not. I can't prove it.
He said he was watching TV.
He said he watched a whole movie.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, maybe he did. I don't know, because we knocked the fuck out. But the next morning, and that's the only reason why I woke up, because I had everything on. I had layers on. So when I woke up in a fucking panic. I was sweating. I had all these things. And I was trying to take everything off. And then I realized I had all my makeup on still. So I got up and I started taking all that off. And then I was awake. Yeah, and then in doing that, she woke up.
Yeah.
And so we just started talking. We're like recapping the fucking day, whatever. Yeah. And Jesse was just like, bro. He didn't talk for a long time.
Might as well start drinking.
Yeah.
It was like 8 a.m.
I started drinking. We ordered. We could have went to McDonald's. It was down the street, but we ordered it down.
It was down the street?
I think so. I'm pretty sure it was.
All I know is I'm going to say this. I was a little bit annoyed because I had asked everybody what they wanted. And Jesse said he wanted a sausage biscuit. And then I ordered him a sausage biscuit. And this is why I didn't eat that much that day. Because he was like, oh, do I just grab any one? And I was like, no, yours is a biscuit. And he was like, I didn't want a biscuit. He was like, I wanted the McMuffin. And I was like, well, why did you say biscuit? And I was like, okay, it's fine. Because I was like, you know what? Maybe I should have read the order back. Maybe I should have
Nah.
And I was
You're
like,
gonna get the biscuit.
I was like, I'll just eat it. But then the biscuit was so dry. I think I ate the sausage and the egg out of it.
Dude, and spoiler alert, that's the only thing we ate the whole rest of the day.
Yeah.
That's good.
We did not eat again.
I think that's crazy, but that was literally us at Coachella.
Yeah, we did the same shit for Coachella, dude.
Yeah,
that's probably why.
Even worse, I feel.
That's probably why. And we didn't no water.
We'll get into that too.
Okay,
but yeah, so we didn't eat the whole day. We got litty. And then so that day I was like, let's take the metro. I don't want to fucking worry about the Uber situation again. And we're like, okay, we buy the metro fucking passes and then we start pressing time. And I was like, I do not want to miss Bolo. I do not want to miss Bolo. We start pressing time, so I'm like, fuck it. Let's Uber there. We metro back.
Yeah.
Okay, that was the plan. We Uber there. Our Uber driver lit as fuck. She took a fucking shot from our buzz ball. It was so fun.
What the fuck?
Insert video here.
Rosie has said it twice. He said Liddy.
Oh
and I didn't know if
God.
it counted. And then he said lit.
I'm so dead.
You didn't notice.
Yeah, I feel like it should be both of us notice. Yeah.
We can't
No?
we can't change the rules now.
Because if not, you're going to just roll them up. You already said it like 5 million times.
I didn't know if Liddy counted though.
I did not know. Okay, I get too excited.
But the Uber driver was really cool.
She was so cool. She was like, I want to go. We're like,
Damn, I didn't catch it.
I got it. She's loud with it.
Damn.
insert video of, it's very short video, but
That's
we convinced her to
crazy.
take, oh, that's kind of illegal, huh?
Yeah, I was
Actually,
gonna say,
don't insert the
I
video.
was like, I feel like we should
Just
not.
know we convinced her to take a little shot with us, and it was fun.
Because we had the buzz ball.
We had the Biggie Buzz Ball.
That's fucking funny.
So yeah, we met some cool girls in the freaking bathroom.
Oh yeah, Jack in the Box.
At Jack's.
That's so funny. We meet friends at Jack's all the
Yeah.
time.
They
And
were
it's-
from the Valley. That's all I remember.
Yeah, and they told us not to go to Lick and Dip. I'm like, girl, I'm there like every week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She used to be like the girlfriend of one of the guys there. I don't know, but she's like, they're bad people. I'm like, and I
I
have
think
heard
they
that.
are too.
I heard that, but they're just so convenient sometimes.
They're convenient sometimes, but nah, I don't like the people who work there. They ruin my vibe.
I really
I don't
don't
think
like
I've ever
when I
been
show
there.
up at 2:01 and it's free before 2, and
Yeah.
then they charge me. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm only not in yet
1
because
minute.
You guys are taking long to let
You
these
guys
other
are taking
people in.
forever. Yeah.
Okay.
No, what?
Let
No,
me try my cheese method with the tongue.
no. The other time I went to Lick and Dip, we went with Michael. We took him to
My baby brother.
Yeah.
Insert video.
It's a video.
Me at the address with my little baby nephew.
We
My
went
baby
in
brother.
and I was waiting. I went first and I was waiting to make sure that Michael went in.
Oh, that's
And-
the day that I didn't go.
Yes.
The day I went
Yeah,
home.
when I asked you and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, they're going to Lick and
Oh,
Dip. So I was like,
yeah.
okay. Yeah, so I was waiting and I was looking back to make sure he was going to get in. And the fucking security guard's like, come on, go. Do you not speak fucking English? And then I was like, ugh.
So there.
Fucking bitch. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to get kicked out because
Michael is low key underage.
you know, he's almost 21, okay?
Soon.
Okay, a couple months, 1 month.
Hey, look at Michelle's method. It works
Oh,
great.
well.
Told you.
But yeah,
The tongue.
so I was
method.
like holding it in, but like, hey, we should have said, but like,
We were
I
trying
was
to
like,
figure out what words we should use to play this game, and that was an option.
yeah.
Yeah. So, where were we?
we met the
Uber
girls.
driver. We met the girls, and then when we got in the festival, we ran into the girls again. We had them come out in a TikTok with us. It was a good time.
No.
Yeah.
And then we went to Bolo, had the time of our lives there, and then again, after that, it's like everything
Yeah.
happened so fucking fast.
Yeah.
But
so fast.
that day was super exciting because that was the day that Jazz, Tanya, her sister Yvette were coming, and Jazz is my girl.
Wait, so we're on the second day already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I feel like we didn't really talk about the first day.
You didn't talk.
Well, I said everything happened so fast.
Oh, okay.
Anything else you want to say about day one?
Actually, no.
Okay.
I got run into a lot of my coworkers on the first
She
day.
did. She. Yeah, you did.
Because, okay, I will say, we did have a totem, and I was sending that picture out.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Once you.
On day one, I was like, I'm not gonna post the totem. I don't want to fight nobody.
Yeah.
I was
'cause you
sending it
couldn't
to
find people.
everybody. I was like, I was sending it to people that I probably should not have. But,
LOL.
but yeah, I was sending it to a bunch of people. I did run into my friend Mel.
Oh.
And that's the one that gave us the, like, lollipops.
Oh.
But yeah.
somebody gave me the little finger too.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That was one of my
Candy trading.
coworkers.
Did you guys candy trade the first day? What was your favorite candy? What was your?
I forgot that I had candy on because
Oh.
I never have candy.
I think
You guys didn't prioritize that, like
No.
the candy thing.
I'm
No.
telling you, everything happened so fucking
Okay.
fast.
I didn't. I never wear
I did
them.
trade a few candies, but it was when I was already kind of pretty drunk, and I vaguely remember like
I really gave one to some guy in the by the restrooms.
that was on day 2 though.
Oh.
When he was like, "Can you pop my cherry, my candy cherry?" And I was like,
Oh, I'm ready to pop it.
I thought it was
about to
day
say the
one.
word. I was about to say, I was like, "Hell yeah, I'll pop your candy cherry."
It's not the Power
but
Rangers.
on day 1, I do remember like vaguely doing like some trades.
I didn't do any.
I don't really remember like a lot of the interactions though, but I did get this really cute candy that has a little froggy on it.
Oh
and
yes, I remember.
I got that on day 1. I don't remember much of it. Like
Yeah.
it sucks. I hate that about myself. I don't know my limits. I don't know my limits.
Yeah.
I'd be blacking out here and there, and so I remember the end of the night. I remember the beginning of the fucking date, but like in between,
The
it gets
middle?
a little rocky. I remember the sets. I remember the gist of the sets though, so at least there's that. Because I was excited to see a lot of people this time, so I do remember those things. What else? Are we done with day 1?
Yeah.
So day 2, I ran into a lot of people I knew like right from the jump. I saw my friend Alexis literally right when we walked in.
Oh no way.
He tripped me the fuck out because I did not recognize him.
Really?
Because I know him, but like,
Was he like
he
in
was,
a rave
like,
attire?
Yeah, I mean, he had like a bucket hat and glasses on.
Oh,
I
okay.
I feel like I remember you running into somebody.
Yeah, it was right when we walked in.
Yeah.
And we were at the bathroom.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Right after I popped
It's hard to find your friends, first of all.
Yeah,
So that's
why
crazy.
I thought it was funny. But I think it's because I posted
totem.
the totem after day 1. I posted it. And so, because there's no way he saw me. Like, I
Yeah.
was in a blonde wig.
Yeah.
I
She
didn't
was
look like myself.
unrecognizable.
So he probably did recognize the
totem.
totem and then me.
Yeah.
But I don't remember if I posted a picture of myself. Maybe I did. But anyways, so like literally
I
right.
posted us. Maybe you reposted it.
Maybe I reposted it. Right when we walked in, we stopped at the first bathroom, and he comes up to me and he gives me like a little side hug, and I literally thought he was a stranger.
You're like,
I gave him a little side hug too, and then I'm like, I look at him and I literally look at him like, oh shit, like, I know you. So that was cool, and then I did see him again later on in the day. Like we just crossed paths again. So,
that's cool.
yeah, I saw people that day, and then we met up with Karina both days.
Oh, Karina's Rosie's ex coworkers and friend now.
Friend.
Yeah.
We've talked about her before.
So yeah.
But yeah, so Karina went both days. We met up with her both days. More on day 1 than day 2.
Yes, I feel like
Okay.
she stayed with us a lot day 1.
Yeah. So then day 2, the big thing was that we were gonna meet up with Jazz and Tanya, and Tanya's sister Yvette.
All Rosie's friends.
Yes, all my friends. Jazz is my favorite outside girly to go with. We both single and outside, and we both like to go out to fucking
We love Jazz.
after. She goes to afters with me, like, you know, she's down. She's hitting me up tonight, you know, like, what are you doing today? Love Jazz. So, but this is her first rave. We've gone to afters together several times. This was gonna be her first rave. I was super excited.
She was
for
like
her.
unsure about it. We were like convincing her, like, please go Friday and Saturday. Like, once you go Saturday, you're gonna be like, fuck, I regret not going Friday.
Yeah.
And
I do.
but she was like, she was nervous. She was nervous. She was like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it like that. Like, I don't know. She was like iffy because it was her first time.
Yeah, she was nervous. Come on, don't do that.
Come here.
Come on.
I finished my drink.
I drank 3 Jello shots, so.
Ow.
So yes, we met up with Jazz. Had a blast with her.
She was a really good time.
I'm sorry, I keep saying Jazz because it was her first rave and like that was the one, but like all of them.
Yeah.
We met up with all of them. Had a great time.
And
with all
Tanya's
of them.
first rave too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yvette is a raver.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, she is. But, which is because I'm like, okay, she's a raver. So I'm like, who do you want to see? And she's like, I'm following you today, girl. Like, whatever you want to do.
Okay.
I'm here with you. And I was like, aw, love that. And yeah, like, we had a great time. Like, all of us were just fucking vibing, dancing,
I love that.
shaking our booties. It was so fun. And then, yeah, I just felt like I blinked and the night was over.
Yeah.
The night was over. So then we're like, okay, to the metro station. Onward with our plan.
I will say, I do remember a girl giving me candy on the train, and it said kitty.
Oh yeah, she just handed it
Yeah,
out though.
and I was like, oh my god, how does she know that I have cats?
Yeah, she was literally I was like, it's perfect for me.
I think it also had Hello Kitty on it, or a little cat on it.
Yeah,
and I was like, how does she know that I have cats?
Yeah.
I do have a lot of cats.
Yeah, a lot of cats.
My cat just had babies, so.
Oh my god, Michelle.
You should get them like all together and take a picture.
She has like 50 cats.
I don't have 50.
20.
25.
25.
No.
You have 20.
I'm trying to count in my head.
The fuck do you have to count, bro?
No, it's because one of my cats she keeps having babies and she keeps running away from us when we try to like catch her to go get her.
She has at least 20
neutered.
cats, bro.
I don't think I have 20. I have like maybe 15. But most of them are outside.
And she's pregnant.
No, she just had the babies.
Okay, anyways, so we get on the metro, right? We're set. We're good to go. We're like, yes, this is the better option. We did a good job today. And then they're like, they get on the fucking speaker and they're like, okay, just so you know, this is a limited stop route, blah, blah, blah. The next stop will be...
The first stop will be Fontana.
And I was like, wait, what did he say? Because we're supposed to get off on the first stop, which was Rialto, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he said Fontana, and I look at Michelle, I'm like, they're skipping Rialto. And then we started looking at the map, and she's like, we're going to be 20 minutes further away.
Thank God you guys noticed that, though.
I was like, we could.
We started freaking out. We were like, fuck, what do we do?
Yeah, I was like, I mean, we technically could stay on, get our $25 worth, and go to Fontana, and then get an Uber from Fontana
back to Rialto.
But I was like, then we're going to spend double money.
Yeah.
Which I guess technically...
We still did.
Yeah.
But, I mean, in our head, we were like, what's the better option?
It was so expensive?
Less than the night before.
Yeah, I think the second night, I think it was only $50.
Yeah. But we didn't know how much it was going to cost.
But that was because I had, like,
a discount.
I was a Dash Pass.
Okay, so we were sitting there scrambling in our heads. We're like, what's the better option? Because yesterday we had a bad time trying to find an Uber, first of all. Mm-hmm. So we were like, fuck, like, do we get off now? Do we go to fucking Fontana and then Uber back? Maybe it'll be easier to Uber back from there. We start panicking. I'm like, fuck, let's get off. Yeah. So we get off the freaking metro and we call an Uber from there. And again, some of the streets are blocked off.
Yeah, the Uber. Hard. I ordered the Uber. And he called me right away.
He was on site.
Yeah, he was already there. And he called me right away and he was like, hey, like, I'm looking at your location at where you're at, but I can't get to you. Mm-hmm. And I was like, what do you mean you can't get to me? Because there was cars. There was cars on the street. Yeah. And I was like, what do you mean you can't get to me? And then he was like, where I'm at, it would take me longer to go around, to go down that street to get to where you're at right now.
So he wanted you to walk.
Yeah, he was on the other side of the metro station.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And so he was like, and he was like telling me exactly. He was like, dude, if you go,
bless this guy's heart.
Yeah.
Straight up bless his heart. Not only did he wait for us, he stayed on the phone with Michelle the whole time. And he guided us to him.
Because he was like, go straight, and then he goes, the street is this. And then I was like, okay. And then I was like telling them, I was like, let's go this way.
Honestly, Mitchie is the best one for directions.
Thank you.
Like, you know,
that story because I want to talk about that.
She literally will like lock in and be like,
yeah,
okay, and then me and Rosie are just like,
yeah. I was walking, and then he was like, okay, now you're gonna turn left, and then that's when he was like, I think I could see you, like,
and that's when Brie was waving Brie around.
I was like I'm waving, and then he was like, do you have like something you're waving in your hand? I said, yes, it's a person. I was like, I'm waving
person.
it. Yeah.
It's a special person.
And then he was like, okay, I'm right here. And then
Did you introduce me to him?
I'm sorry, I did not.
Oh my gosh, we were so overwhelmed with everything.
This is Baby Brie.
Hello? We forgot to do it. We also didn't strap you in that time.
We didn't.
No seatbelt or
in the
nothing.
first.
But you were
safe. I probably wouldn't have strapped in you.
But yeah, he was really cool. And then he was like, even at the point to where when he saw us, like, he could have hung up, but he stood on. He was like on the phone with me till I literally walked up to his car.
Wow,
he was a gem.
MVP.
He was a gem.
And then he was even like the totem that we had. He's like, "Do you want to put it in the trunk?" Aww. Like, he was really sweet.
Yeah,
I think his name was like Ray or something.
Okay, I hope you tipped him.
We love Ray.
I don't remember.
Fuck.
Sorry, Ray.
And not to backtrack, but when you brought up the direction thing, I
Yeah.
do have to talk about this because it's so funny to me. Because Michelle is good with directions.
She fucked up.
She's good with directions, right?
You
But
fucked up.
we got fucked up. We got fucked
Yeah,
up.
it happens.
It happens.
It's a rave.
I feel like I was able to lead us around a little better on day 1.
Yes.
I don't know what happened on day 2. I think I was just so excited that everybody was there. All my
Yeah.
friends were there. Like, we had sets to catch. Like, I just had so
Yeah.
much going on. And then I was just like, fuck, I don't remember where this stage is. We also went to a different stage that we had
That
never
is
been
what
to.
messed me up.
Yeah.
Because we were at like the looking glass. We were trying to get back to the Mad Hatter. And it was like
We
crunch.
knew where the Mad Hatter was the day
Yeah.
before, no problem.
But all of a
couldn't-
sudden, yeah.
And then I was walking. I was like, it's this way, it's this way, it's
She's
this
like,
way.
I got this. I know where I'm going. I'm like, good.
It was
So
so
we're
funny though
following
because
Michelle.
Yvette was my girl. She had all the faith in me. And I'm
that would have
walking.
been me.
I had all the faith in her too. The fuck, I
Yeah.
didn't question nothing. I'm just following her. Like, let's
Yeah.
People had no doubts.
Some people didn't.
Some people didn't trust me. And
They were right.
yeah, I was walking and I'm like, I think it's this way, it's this way, it's this way. And then all of a sudden, I see like little shops.
Mm-hmm.
Never seen them before in my life.
You're
I
like,
said,
oh fuck, I
I
fucked
said,
up.
oh no. And then I'm thinking to myself, fuck, how do I get out of here? And so then I walk up to these
You start
random
asking
people.
questions.
Yeah. Also, if
That's what we do.
I'm a very shy person.
Oh, I'm not.
Like in
When I'm
regular
drunk?
life, in regular life, I'm very shy. When I'm drunk,
I'm like, can you walk me there, please?
I walk up to this couple.
I've done that before.
I walk up
I'm
to this
I literally will
couple.
be like, look, I'm Liddy. I'm too drunk.
You said, Liddy. Got her.
And we both caught it.
Whoa! Shots fired. Yeah, yes.
Yeah, I walked up to this couple and I was like, hey y'all, how do we get to the Mad Hatter?
Cheers.
And they were like, girl, you're on the other side. I said, no, don't
You're
tell
like,
me
how am I
that.
going to tell my friends?
I said, how am I going to tell them that they've been trusting me? and I'm wrong.
You should have been like, can you tell them that they changed the stages? like, back me up.
So then I'm like, I'll figure this out. Don't worry. So then I go to the bar and I'm like, I'm just buying a water, guys. Don't worry about me. I'm just getting the water. And then Yvette walks up to
Not
me.
questioning the thing. We're
Yvette
like,
walks
okay.
up to me. She goes, are you good? And I said, I don't know where we're at. I said, if I'm being quite honest with you, I have no idea where we're at. And I said, but I told them that I'm getting a water. But I'm about to add this man for directions.
Stop it right now. I'm going to choke and
I
die.
think at that point I did question you too. I think I said something and you were like, I got this.
I was like, I'm just getting a water. Don't worry.
She's fucking freaking out. Don't worry, you got this.
Yeah, I was like, have no fear, guys. I'm just going to buy water. I just need a water.
Please help me.
You're so
I
mean.
literally,
You're
I
so
was like,
mean.
sir, please, where's the Mad Hatter stage? And he was like, okay, I'm going to tell you where it's at. Will you remember? I said, nope. I said, sure will, sir. He goes, go straight down and make a left. And he was like, you're coming the opposite way. He was like, you're literally going back from it.
There's something just like that's so fun about being lost, though. It's just like,
Yeah.
Part of the adventure.
yeah.
And then the Yvette, she was like, I have your back, girl. You know where you're going. We always trusted you. No one lost faith in you. And I was like,
That's so
thank you.
funny. That's so
And then
funny.
we finally get there and I was like, see guys, I got us here.
We're here. It took us half an hour, but we're here. Dude.
Yeah, we were on the other side of the festival.
No, I think once we almost got there, you did tell me you're like, I did get a little lost
Yeah.
at one point.
I'm not gonna lie, but I made it here.
I'm just walking around like, okay, whatever.
I was like,
dude,
I was like, everyone who doubted me, you were right.
when I'm drunk, I don't give a fuck where we are.
No, literally.
But I'm just walking and having the
I
time
know.
of my life. Like, nothing bothers me. I'm so unbothered.
No, literally, like we could be just. I literally just follow everyone, and then there's music, and I'm like,
Yeah.
and then I'm like looking at my shoes. I'm like, walk straight, walk straight, walk straight. Follow Rosie, follow Rosie, follow Rosie.
Steps.
Yeah, what's going in my head? Step, step, step. Damn, my foot hurts. Steps.
So my feet were hurting so bad.
Step.
Follow Rosie, follow Rosie. Oh, she's going faster. Follow, follow, follow.
Okay,
Literally,
so-
that's all in my brain.
Okay, So, anyways, do we have anything else we want to add to the Beyond story?
I don't think so.
Survived.
I have a question.
Hangover.
Yeah.
What was the biggest like highlight of that weekend?
Highlight.
Or no, you know what? No. Let's start with the low light. What was like the most annoying or like
The Uber ride.
Yeah.
the Uber rides? Okay.
I
What
would
was
say
the
the Uber.
highlight?
I have one more low light. Sorry.
Okay, tell me.
The weather.
Really?
It was cold as fuck.
Oh fuck,
Okay,
really?
here's the
It's cold as
thing.
fuck.
She gets very cold. I wasn't that cold.
Yeah.
I get really cold
I
too.
got cold almost immediately on day one.
A lot
to
of
the
people-
point where I had my outfit on for like a couple hours, and then I put pants and a shirt.
Oh
over.
really? Yeah, that's the one thing I do hear is that Beyond is cold, which we were worried about. So
I
for
was
day one,
prepared.
it was cold, but day two,
Cold.
cold. Yeah.
I was
I think
prepared.
you were in your outfit longer on day one than
You
day
think
two.
so? I just like I was.
I'm gonna
I don't
figure it
know.
out.
I just didn't want to deal with it at all. I was like, why am I shivering? I brought extra clothes.
Yeah.
I took tights or like some type of like yoga pants and a very thick, warm long sleeve for both days.
Dude, the thermal long sleeves that you the same ones, right? That you brought to Coachella.
Yes.
Send me the link. 'Cause
Right?
I love them.
They're from Shein.
Cause one, it's
R.I.P.
super thin for us to like wrap into like the
Throw it in
backpack.
your backpack.
But when you put it on, I was like, wait, like I felt
Oh
good.
no, where's my drink? Oh, it's right here.
She's losing her drinks, everybody.
I'm getting drunk.
Bear.
Drunk.
I
So
know
we
you
were
did
drunk.
Not.
Yeah. See, you wanted him.
So yeah,
Would you like me to take him away?
that
'Cause
was
I
a low
could.
light for me.
Yeah.
The weather was cold,
Go on, Bear.
but I was prepared. So there's that.
Oh.
It's actually funny because on day one I didn't take the long sleeve. Remember?
What are you wearing then?
I didn't take the long
Oh,
sleeve.
you wrapped a pashmina around
Yes.
it, didn't you?
So I didn't take the long sleeve because Jesse swore up and down that he was gonna get hot. He's like, because he was wearing a robe to be Hugh Hefner, right?
I'm so fucking
a
dead.
thick ass robe.
Yeah.
I'm
So
gonna
he was
answer the
like,
picture.
"I'll give it to you."
I'm
Yeah.
gonna answer the picture because I have one that to me is so funny because he's like, I'm gonna be sweating, friend. You can wear the robe, blah 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 blah. I'm like, okay. As soon as we get there, he's like, it's fucking cold, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what do you mean you're cold? I'm cold. I need your robe. So
The whole
I
night she was
took
waiting.
the pants, but I didn't take the warm shirt
Yeah.
because he was gonna lend me the
The robe.
robe. No, he never took that robe off. Not one
Damn.
time. Not one time.
Fucking Jesse.
Not only did he not take the robe off, he was also covered in a pashmina.
I'm so.
So I have a
sad.
picture.
You're like,
I have a picture.
But he
that-
was hot enough to give me his backpack because he was like, "It's too hot. I need you to
Bruh.
hold my backpack."
It's too hot. I don't want to carry my backpack. Nah.
nah.
But yeah, so I just thought that was funny because I'm like, what do you mean you're cold? You told me you're gonna be warm. Like that's why I didn't fucking bring my.
You
my
said
shirt.
you run hot. I run cold.
I thought that was so funny, but I survived.
Mm.
But hold on, I just want to show you guys the picture really quick, and then we'll put it up here because I just think it's so funny.
Yeah, me and Rosie do run cold, and
I
when it's
don't.
like, sometimes it gets too cold where it's uncomfortable, and we don't like that shit.
Yeah, I don't deal with cold very well.
Yeah.
My legs never get cold. My arms, like if I have a jacket, I'm good.
You
Look
know
at
what's
this.
same?
Look at this.
Wait, let me zoom in. Let me
This is
zoom
so
in.
funny to me. I took that on my digital camera, I think.
Damn, and this is still during the day, bro.
Yeah, this was,
Almost right when we got there.
that was when he was buying his other pashmina.
Yes. That's he bought a pretty sick Beyond Wonderland.
Yeah.
one.
That's sick.
We'll-
I know,
we'll put this
he bought
picture.
me my first pashmina, and I'm treasuring it.
I did
love him
find
so much.
mine. I don't know if I told you guys, but I found mine. Remember, I was like, I lost.
Oh
it,
yes,
so I
yes,
couldn't-
yes.
Found it.
Good.
I don't
Oh
have
well,
one.
you know, because I took
And
it
you've
to
been
Coachella.
finding. She's been finding good ass fucking pashminas at Marshalls
Ross.
or Ross.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, and they're so nice. I was like, wait, like why have I never looked? Like they're jeweled out. Like there was one that was cheetah, and we should have fucking bought it. Cause
But my outfit didn't even
I
work
know,
out,
but
so
I
I'm like,
love cheetah. Like I should have bought it. Maybe I should have bought it.
Okay, we can go back. Probably still there.
Yeah, we should go back.
Okay, so that
Maybe your grandma stole
let's
it.
make that the end of our Beyond story. And all in all, 10 out of 10. I'll do it again, over and
Yes.
over and over again.
They'll do it again with me this time.
Yes,
I'm
with
really,
Brie.
really sad that I didn't go
Oh,
because
wait. Sorry, go on.
yeah, because I've been wanting to go to Beyond for so long because it's Alice in Wonderland theme. I want to dress like Cheshire. Yeah, I'm so sad, but next time.
Yeah. We didn't finish the highlight and low light thing.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yes, yes.
So
Oh yeah,
highlight.
highlight. What's your biggest highlight?
I think that
Of the
it would
weekend.
have to be Bolo. I think that we all just were on the right vibe for Bolo. And
I also like Alley Cat. Alley Cat was so
dude,
fun.
I was like
I don't know who that is.
too drunk for Alley Cat. I was gonna say a different word, but I can't. So, but I was having the fucking time of my life there, shaking my ass all over them bleachers.
Yeah,
I had a good time at Alley
I
Cat.
will say I only recently found her when we went to Vegas and saw her in Vegas.
I knew of her, but that was the first time we saw her when we went to Vegas.
And I was like, wow, she's so good. And then when I found out she was at Beyond, I was like, because also I didn't have any plans going into Beyond. Like, I didn't have anybody I really wanted to see.
You had no type of thing, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like,
and so I was like, I'm just going to go with Rosie's plan, whatever she wants to go.
That's
I'm
me.
down. Yeah.
La, 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 and I'm like, wait, I like this.
I wanted to see Millennium, and we saw what? Zed's Dead? At the same time?
We actually ended up leaving.
Yeah. Well,
the plan was to watch Zed's Dead, but we...
Oh, so you guys didn't watch it?
We saw a little bit of him.
Like the first couple minutes, and then we were like looking at the time, and we're like, we still have to walk to the metro, which in hindsight didn't matter because we didn't take the metro after all, but we thought we were going to, so we were like, we should probably get going. We split up from some of the group, so we were like, we need to find the group, we need to go to the locker, we need to get our shit. So we were like,
responsibilities.
We had to bounce early, so we actually didn't even catch Zed's Dead.
Yeah, I did. Like we were walking towards the lockers, and we passed by Millennium, and I did hear the one song that I wanted to hear from him, or them.
I don't know either, girl. Don't even ask me.
But I did hear the one song. I stayed back for like 2 seconds, and I like vibed there for a minute, and then I like ran to catch up with them at the lockers.
Yeah. So we did not stay the whole time. I mean, we were there till the end, but we had to go like get our shit and like meet up with the group and walk to the metro. So that took away from the last time for us.
Yeah.
I will say about the little like teapot.
Oh my god,
they were teapot. They were cute.
It was like $50, and I will say probably,
was it worth it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so cute.
Anyone? I barely.
We are moving on to Orange Mango. I opened the extra one because.
Yeah, you were done way before us.
Yeah.
Y'all know I don't finish drinks.
Cheers. Oh yeah.
Cheers.
You know what? My fucking mother. My mother that doesn't drink for the life of her was like, damn, Mitchie, you babysitting? I was like,
Michelle is known to be a babysitter. I like to call her out on it. I think it's funny because like
Anyways, Michelle's a babysitter when it comes to her drinks.
She is. So she still has that first drink and we're on to the next one. But it's fine. It's part of who she is. I like to make fun of her, but it is what it is, you know. Bless you. I was in the middle of something.
I'm sorry, I had to be blessed.
Yeah, Bree's mom did call me out.
Yeah, pretty crazy. That's when I was like,
Bree's mom also called us out on that fucking, Tuesday last time. I was like, oh shit.
Dude, me and Rosie were sharing a fucking Fat Tuesday, and then she was just like, oh,
and then she's not done yet. She finished hers. I was like, oh fuck, we fucked up. We were
brutally.
I said it. I almost said it too, and I stopped myself.
I forgot.
I'm just trying to get Bear in a.
But we were.
Well, you guys were. I don't think I was.
We were.
For some reason. Why wasn't I?
Because you were babysitting.
That. And I don't think you got a Fat Tuesday. But you.
Yeah, I did.
You did? Oh, then why weren't you?
I didn't get a big one.
I don't know, but even that dinner, we were like,
we were drunk.
Oh, that dinner got me.
We got drunk.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we're ready to move on to the next subject.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very quickly, right after Beyond, I went on a little road trip with my cousin Junior.
Mm-hmm.
Not little, actually, or little in terms of how far we went, but long in terms of days because we were gone I was gone from Saturday to Friday. And I thought it was kind of funny because we had already decided that we weren't going to make Coachella, even though I was trying my best to make it. I was like, there's no way I can afford Coachella. Like, it's too last minute, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, honestly, when we went last year, the tickets came out right after, and we're like, bro,
We weren't
like,
recovered.
yeah, we just spent so much money, like, no. And then
A lot of things
the
happened.
people that we stayed with, Maryland, they got it right away. They're like, are you guys down? We're like, girl, we need to recover.
We were like, we're down, but we can't buy them right now.
Yeah, and it just never happened. And also, the
My whole life turned upside down.
lineup was good, but it wasn't just like, like, we need to get it. But once it came down to it and seeing people like post about it, we were like,
No, because for me, like, once it turned January, I was like, dude, I want to go. I want to
yeah.
go. And I was trying to fucking figure out a way to go. And it just, my finances were not financing. And I was like, I can't do it. I literally can't. I could, but I'm going to be in more debt than I need to be. And I'm trying to fucking do better. I'm trying to get out of that. So I have to accept it. I'm not going. That was a hard pill for me to swallow. But I was like...
And it just started getting harder and harder.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm not going to go.
Well, you had texted me asking me, because I had posted the lineup, and I was like, should this be my first Coachella? And then, like, a lot of people were like, just go, just go. And I know a couple of my friends were going, and they were like, just go, just go. And I was like, well, I'm not going to go by myself to Coachella.
Yeah.
And so then I think either I had texted you or you had texted me something where we were like, well, let's just go, because you said that everyone didn't want...
yeah, Brie was like, I'm not down. And I'm like, okay, so what am I going to do, you know?
And you're like...
I wasn't down until literally, like, the week of, and I was like, I'm getting FOMO.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we were kind of trying to figure out how we would go, and then after a while, I was like, I can't do it. I literally can't do it. I don't have the money.
I almost bought the ticket because you were like, I'm trying to save, and I'm gonna buy the ticket next month. And I was like,
I gave myself a deadline, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna save my money and buy the ticket. Life kept happening over and over and over and over again. And I was like, fuck, I can't do it. So she texted me, she's like, did you buy your ticket? I'm like, no, I can't do it. And she's like, okay, you're probably right. So I accepted my fate. I'm like, I can't go. And then my cousin told me about this road trip that he was planning on going on with his kids. Blah, 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 blah. Long story short, I'm like, what are the days?
It wasn't recording. Sorry, I don't know what happened.
That's hilarious. Okay.
Hello.
So my cousin told me about the trip, and I'm like, dude, that sounds like fun. When is it? And it was literally the dates of Coachella. So I'm like, you know what? I'm in, because that'll distract me from Coachella. Like, I already know myself. I suffer from FOMO so fucking bad. It's not even funny.
Dude, it was so funny. Rosie was like, you know what? This might be good for me. I'm going to be offline. Like, I'm not going to even get FOMO because I'm not going to be able to see anything. That bitch had a fucking reception like no other.
No, the funny thing is, on weekend one, it's because we were originally supposed to leave to the trip on Friday of weekend one.
That's true.
So if we would have done that, I would not have had service for the first weekend.
Yeah.
But we didn't leave on Friday. We left on Sunday morning.
Oh.
So I was able to watch the lives of Friday and half of Saturday. I ended up driving up to Elsinore on Saturday, and we started camping in Elsinore on Saturday, but we went to where there's no service on Sunday. So I was able to see most of the weekend, and I started getting FOMO. Yeah. And then Bree's texting me. She's like, dude, I have so bad FOMO. And then we were supposed to
I'm like, I'm mad. Why didn't we go?
Why did we do this?
Fuck.
We were supposed to stay on our trip until Saturday. And then, like, as the days progress and we start realizing, like, okay, it's going to be a lot of work for us to drive back home. The RV's due, blah, blah, blah. We're like, let's leave on Friday instead. As soon as my cousin said, let's leave on Friday instead, I'm like, I can still go to Coachella on Saturday and Sunday.
She tells me this, and I'm just like, Like, I'm not telling Rosie no. I'm just like,
And that's the other thing, because a lot of times Brie will be like, no, Rosie.
Yeah, like,
don't be crazy.
I need to stop here. But no, I was like,
she's like, wait, I'm kind of down. And then by her telling me that, it just really fucking, really put something in my head. I started looking up tickets. I started scheming. I'm like,
full
we're
send.
sending. I'm hitting people up, like, trying to find us a way to get to Coachella by Saturday.
Yeah.
And I'm also figuring out the logistics. I'm checking my bank account. I'm like, dude, I think I can do it. Like, whatever. I left and right was hitting people up. And then,
but you know what? Like, the whole offer up situation, no one responded.
Nobody responded.
That's actually crazy, because the year before, they did.
Yeah.
It was so fast, you know, like, people were trying to,
no
like...
one would half of the people didn't even read my message.
No, yeah, same.
I don't know what happened.
It was really, really weird, and we were like kind of like losing hope because of that. But we had a little
plan B.
So
one of my friends,
we snuck in. We drew a hole in. I'm just kidding.
we dug underground.
We dug
and then we
underground.
dug out and we were in VIP. Yeah. Okay, so one of our friends had a hookup that was like able to get us in on Saturday, for a pretty decent price.
Yeah.
And we don't want to get into too much detail about that. But we got in, bitch. So
we got in.
I was like, okay, so I confirmed. I'm like, hey, can we go on Saturday? Blah 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 blah. Yes, you're in. I'm like, okay, period. I text Brie. I'm like, dude, we're going on Saturday.
Wait.
I'm literally still on vacation, bro.
No, keep going.
And I'm like, I'm just like on vacation.
Oh no, I didn't.
Oh, she said it.
I did.
You did.
I didn't hear anything.
The P word.
Oh, I didn't hear it. Damn it.
Nobody heard
I'm
it.
just listening so good.
I know. And I have these on, so I'm like, what the fuck?
Even I don't know what I said.
I should have heard better.
Okay, go.
I thought that's why you said to stop. I was like, oh, she heard it too.
Oh no, I was
okay,
go.
It's because I'm like so into the story.
Go.
No. I'll tell you. No.
Because you're gonna lose it.
I did lose it already.
Fuck. Okay, so I'm still on vacation and I'm just like totally scheming now because I'm like, fuck, okay, I'm getting back on Friday. But Friday's gonna be a long ass day. We're gonna drive from fucking June Lake to Lake Elsinore, unpack, and then from Lake Elsinore I have to drive back to LA, and then I have to get ready for Coachella on Saturday morning.
And originally we're like, okay, Rosie, like we're gonna like go there.
Yes.
And come back.
And then come back.
Yeah.
Why were we so down for that? Like we were just so down.
I suffer from so much.
Yeah.
From SOMO.
So much FOMO.
Suffer from FOMO so much that I was like, I am willing to drive to Coachella and then drive home at night. Like, no big deal. I'll just be responsible. Blah 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 blah. Period.
Okay, that was pretty clear. I heard that one.
You caught yourself.
Yeah, I heard that one. No, oh my god, not me about to say it.
We're ready to have a shot. Oh, there's the last one.
Hey.
Really?
I took all of the shots.
Literally, you took.
I would have had to take all of them except for one if it wasn't for Michelle helping me with one.
For real.
Anyway,
The last one that I took was really rough. I was like,
they're all rough.
I should have just brought all of them. I had more at home.
You should have. Okay, so anyways, where was I? Oh yeah, we were willing to do that. You know, I was like, I'll drive, no problem. I'll be responsible. Blah blah blah.
we're like, but
And
then
it clicked in my head that I'm paying so much fucking money, or we're paying. I'll say we now. We are paying so much money, me and my ex, for this timeshare that we got fucking suckered into, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, wait a minute, I think there's one in India. So I started looking it up. Oh, wait a minute, it's available.
The fact that it was available in the first place, because last year it was unavailable, so that's why we can't.
And I checked way early
in
last
advance.
year. Last year, the minute we bought our Coachella tickets, which was early, I checked to see if the hotel was available, and it was completely sold out. This year, I'm checking the day before, and it's available.
The universe is saying, bitch,
it
go.
was a sign. I literally was like,
Bitch,
if it's
go.
available, that's a fucking sign. Boom, available.
It's telling
Book
us
that
go.
shit. And then we full sent for one day.
Full send, yeah. And just to keep in mind, like, we have been campers this, whole
This was a new
Coachella
experience for us.
adventure. So this was a new experience. We like camping. It's not, I feel like it's not as bad as like social media says it is, but it's not the best, of course. Like there's
It's not for everyone.
it's not for everyone. But I feel like us, like we created a good like I don't know, space. We had our own shower. We had our own bathroom system. Oh, what the fuck? Are you... Wait. Pause.
I got it.
It was
happened to me in my life.
It was stuck in your piercings. Oh my god, that's so scary. That's
That
like
was actually
I'm over here trying to.
that's like
Bear.
a thousand reasons. No, 1,000 reasons to die. I know.
Bear's like
Okay, sorry.
asleep on my lap.
Go on.
What was his name?
Okay.
Oh yeah, it was a new experience for us. Oh yeah, camping, because I think we were so organized with it. We had our own shower, we had our own bathroom system, we had our own we made it work. Our own cooking system. Honestly, we fucking ate like fucking champions.
I like this one better.
We had even we had couches. We had, I don't know. We knew how to work it, you know? And it wasn't the worst. It really wasn't.
Right.
But with this whole little timeshare thing, I was like, wait, I could get used to this. I'm not sweating.
We have a bed to come home.
And that bed was so comfortable. I slept better than I sleep in my house. Like I was like
a baby.
Like a baby.
I didn't sleep that much, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I stayed up partying.
No, it was yeah. She stayed up partying, but it was kind of crazy. Like I just like no, I was literally dragging my feet.
To get sick, you were like, I'm not sure.
Oh, that's right.
We got back to the room all of a sudden because we were good, and then all of a sudden, Bree's like, I'm starting to not feel good.
I felt good the whole time, and except when we got there, yeah.
And then I think I gave you a nausea pill.
I think that helps because the next morning I was fine.
Yeah, I gave her a nausea pill, and she's like, I think I'm gonna go to bed. And I was like,
yeah,
go to bed,
because I was feeling like that. I literally like sunk in, and I had the like best sleep of my life, and I woke up feeling amazing. Still 10 out of 10.
Yeah. No, the hotel was nice.
Yeah.
It's nice. There's no roaches here.
No, hey, no, wait. There's no snakes are here or nothing. Dude, did you see the fucking snakes at Coachella campsite?
No. Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I don't know.
It's like the desert, so.
Yeah, but we stayed there 2 years and never seen nothing about no snakes.
If I knew that was a thing, I wouldn't have stayed outside.
but friend, we slept in cars.
No, the first year I was in the tent.
You're right. You guys have to pee again.
Okay. Anyways, I saw a lot of snakes on fucking TikTok, and I was like, damn, if I knew that, I wouldn't have been outside. But yeah. Now, knowing this is an option, the second me and Rosie walked in, they were like, you want shots for like $3? You want a drink for $5? You want this?
The hotel?
Yes, and they had a fucking flask that you could fucking, like sneak in. And we're like, wait.
Those things. And they also had their own shuttle service.
They had
and
their own shuttle service.
This is so fucking sick. Mm-hmm. From your hotel to Coachella and then back to your hotel.
We don't have to worry about the fucking Uber situation. Like, and the hotel itself, they had a fucking lazy river.
It was so nice.
You're telling me I could be hungover? Like,
dude, it was so nice. Our room was so nice.
It was so nice. The bed. We can stop talking about the bed. I'm like having thinking about it. It was so good.
Brianna.
So nice. Sorry.
Whoa.
Sorry. We're gonna bleep that out.
I'm just kidding. Don't bleep it out.
It was so nice.
But yeah, no, honestly, 10 out of 10.
And it had a kitchen, so like if we really wanted to like make our own breakfast, we could.
That reminds me, I should probably book that now.
Yeah, I was really thinking about that.
We just bought our Coachella tickets, you guys.
Yeah.
For next year.
Because we had so much FOMO, we were like, we need to be responsible this time. Do it ahead of time. Do the advance sale.
Do the payment plan.
Because once it comes out, you're going to be like...
And honestly, even with us not loving the fucking lineup,
we have a good time.
Yeah.
And I will say, I'm sorry, I don't want to be like... I wasn't that excited about Green Day, but Green Day was fucking lit.
Right? Oh my god.
That's the only reason why I wanted to go.
I know.
I didn't know how much Green Day I knew.
No, same.
Brie and I were jumping around like little kids. Like, it was so fun.
Yeah. I know. I'm sorry. I don't want to give you FOMO.
I said lit, but there's
no
more.
more shots.
But like,
yeah,
it's okay. I watched the live stream.
I wasn't crazy excited about Green Day. Like,
I was down to skip it.
I honestly didn't even know. Like, I was like, I recognize the name, but I'm like, do I really know much songs? Me and Rosie were having the fucking time of our lives, dude. Honestly, like, so good. It was so good, and the performance, dude. They have fucking fireworks. Not even the like.
It's funny because earlier we were like, we remember T-Pain and that's about it.
No, Green Day.
T-Pain and Green Day.
Green Day was fuck. Me and Rosie were like, what the fuck? Why is it so good? What the fuck? What the fuck?
It's like a 2 Chainz situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just so nice when you're pleasantly surprised when you think that you're not that excited about someone and then they fucking just really do the thing when you're like, damn, I fucked up.
What I do like about Coachella, like sometimes there's like gaps in between. You're like, oh, like, like I'm not crazy about seeing anyone, but like I'm down to see someone new. And when you see someone new, you're like, wait, what the fuck? That person's so fucking good.
Yeah.
And like I love
It's
learning
because
about new
Coachella
people.
has so many different genres. That's
Genres,
what I love about it,
yes,
too.
yes,
It's
yes.
not all one thing,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
think that is so cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just lived our very best
We
life
did,
at
we did.
Green Day. We really did.
I will
And
say,
then, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Travis fucking Scott, bro.
I wouldn't have gone to him.
Dude,
Okay, we
so
I
fucking
had so much
good.
fun.
Really?
We were in our own. Well, we got like we didn't go in,
I feel like
but we
went
got.
that far.
We didn't. Yeah, we weren't that far either, but we found like a little pocket.
A huge pocket.
A huge pocket. We were
So
able to
much room.
dance, and we were just vibing with everyone. Like everyone was vibing with us. Like we were creating our own little mosh pit.
Yeah, a safe one.
A safe
a
one.
fun one.
Yeah, we were.
A cutesy one.
I forgot about that.
Dude, yeah. So those are the 3 highlights.
T-Pain. I was fully there for it, and I was just like,
I was fully there for Green Day too, for some reason.
no, right? Okay, I locked in for Green Day, and I locked in for Travis Scott
Yeah.
too, because like
Travis Scott was so fun. I don't know, like, again, I was a little scared of Travis Scott because, you know,
Because,
like the
yeah.
crowds be getting a little
Yeah.
crazy. They be pushing. Not at all.
No.
Not at all.
No.
Was that our
we were in
experience.
like the safest spot ever.
So many cool people
So
around
many good
us.
vibes. So many like everyone was just vibing with the music, and we were like,
Dude, we
So
jumped
respectful.
around like there was no tomorrow for both of those. Or for 3 of those.
yeah,
Everything in between, a little blurry.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
dude, those 3, worth it. And it's funny because, like, when I looked at the lineup, in my head, I was like, if we miss Green Day, not
Yeah.
worried about it. Travis Scott, yeah, I'm down to see, but, like, not crazy about him. You know?
Yeah,
For sure, I was going to see T-Pain, though.
yeah.
But yeah, no,
And,
like,
yeah, Charlie. Sadly, like I just remember a glimpse.
I didn't care about Charlie anyway, so I was like, whatever.
I
I
cared
do
about
kinda
certain
remember.
songs, and I don't remember that. But
I think I watched her live stream, but
yeah,
I will say I was.
the first weekend was much better.
Yeah, I wanted to go so bad, and my financials didn't let me go.
Michelle was invited, by the way.
Yeah,
Yes,
She
she
just couldn't make it for financial reasons.
yeah, but she's going next year. She got her ticket,
Yes,
so yeah.
but I was watching your guys' story. I was trying to watch, and none of you guys posted. Neither one of you
Dude.
posted.
And that's so funny because the next day I literally told Brie, did you
No
post
one-
anything?
We're like,
Yeah.
no one fucking knows we're here. How the fuck did we not post anything?
We're incognito.
One
Okay.
thing, I think, like a
No,
picture.
We didn't post anything till the next day.
One thing is that me and Rosie were afraid that we weren't gonna get in.
Okay, because the way we went in was not exactly legal, okay?
It
We don't
was
wanna-
it was a little suspicious.
We don't want to talk about details, but we didn't have a wristband.
Yeah,
Let's put it that way.
Yeah, we
So-
did a little trickaroo.
Little
I did have
sneaky.
anxiety about that too.
Yeah.
That was also I was stressed out.
kind
We walked backwards and
No. We
That's
kind of had
good.
anxiety about it, but the person that we were going with had done this the whole first weekend and already was doing it on weekend
Yeah.
2. So I'm
Yeah.
like, if he's been able to get away with it, like, we're probably going to be fine.
yeah.
But in the back of our heads, or I told Brie, I'm like, dude, I don't want to post anything about going until we're in because I'm
Because
scared.
we never know.
What if we don't get in, you know?
So I think we had that mentality the whole fucking time, but once we
Once we
got,
got
in,
in-
we were present, baby.
Forget about posting anything.
Yeah.
We took videos and shit, but we didn't post
Yeah.
Yeah.
it.
But that's what I love about like me and Rosie. Like I feel like we always match each other
Yeah.
when it comes to
love
like
when we can say lit now because there's no more shots.
yeah.
When we're lit and
Lit.
on the same fucking vibe, we
we look at each other and
we're
we're
on
just
top
like
of the fucking world, bro.
we're just like whoa, like this is so fucking
We're
cool.
locked in.
We're like this is the moment. It's so good.
Us at No Doubt last year.
Oh my god.
Us at Doja Cat. the year
Literally
before.
everyone's like, I mean, it was like, ah!
I have like very fond memories of
Sorry.
us just being locked the fuck in at certain sets. because
Yeah.
we-
Cause yeah,
to be fair, Brie is very much more energetic than me.
yeah.
So for us to get at the same level is not. It doesn't always
It
happen.
doesn't happen often.
But when I'm there, I'm
But I
fucking
feel
there,
like,
bitch.
yeah, for certain things, it's like she locks in.
I'll log in and I'm just.
We
as
lock in with
energetic.
each other, and we're just like it's just me and her against the world.
literally.
And, no, literally, me and her are just like making friends. And when we lock in, we make friends left and right. It's kind of crazy.
Whereas otherwise, I'm just like, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bring out her.
She'll be talking to people and I'm just on the side, like,
Yeah, and I'm like, this is my friend. She's like, oh hi.
can we go now? No,
I feel like you. Actually, you've been like actually being more social, even without me now.
I'm getting better. It's
Yeah,
not even that. I just, my mentality is changing.
yeah.
I'm drunk. a lot of the time,
Yeah.
though. So
But
it's
like even
like today.
yeah, today
Today I met up with a stranger.
you were sober.
Yeah, I
And
met up with a
you're
stranger
vibing.
sober to pick up a EDC wristband, and I literally told the girl because she was like, "I'm not going because I bought the ticket with my friend at last year when it first went on sale, and now we're not friends anymore." I'm like, "Girl, you should have still gone."
Period.
But I'm still gonna buy your ticket, but like you should have gone. And she's like, "I know," and she's like, "It's just that I don't really have a lot of raver friends." I'm like, "You can be our friend."
Mhm.
And then
No, but that's literally me too. I'm like, every time people are like, I want to go to rave, but my friends don't go. I'm like, you could join our family. And they're like, oh, are they welcoming? I'm like, very
why
welcoming.
would we not be?
Yeah.
Welcome.
The more the merrier.
The more the merrier, yeah. Come on, come on. We'll show you the way.
Anyway, should we end it now? I feel like
Yes.
we've been talking for a while.
Yeah, we should. Actually, I think we did pretty good, but yes, I think it is time to do the ratings.
This is our first time back in a while. We're excited. Mitchie's here. We had
Yeah.
a lot of fun things to talk about.
Yeah, we
so
did.
This was fun. Okay, yeah, we gotta rate these.
We're back, baby. We're back.
Okay.
All
Want to
right.
start?
Yes. Should we start with the first flavor?
Yeah.
All right. So our first flavor, lemon lime. Okay. Honestly, flavoring wise, I feel like if you genuinely like orange mango or lemon lime, you will like these. I think they're at equal
Rating?
ratings within flavor. They're just so refreshing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's so scary to give a 10 out of 10. So I'm gonna give it 9.5. I'm gonna give it 9.5. It is refreshing. It makes me feel a lit. I can say that now. A lit. It's literally fuck. I'm just kidding.
I feel it, but I also had fucking a lot
The,
of jello.
the
Yeah,
Jello
you had, like-
shots. Yeah, the Jello shots.
Yeah.
Did do it. But you don't taste the alcohol. It's really refreshing. And me and Rosie have just drank this and felt litty and felt completely fine the next day. So
Yes.
we know that this doesn't make us sick. You know, I think that's an important thing. It keeps you hydrated. I feel like they can't say that in the packaging. Like, it even says in the packaging, LightStrike is not a hydration product. But I think they have to say that because it has alcohol. But since it has sea salt and coconut water, there's some support there, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, flavor-wise, I give it a 9.5 out of 10. And the packaging, I like it. It's fresh. It's new. You know, the shape of the actual bottle is giving Gatorade. But also like a new take of it. So I'll give that a 9 out of 10. Michelle,
Oh, me.
give us a rating.
I liked the orange mango better than the lemon lime,
Okay, yeah.
but I also don't really like lemon.
Can you hear her?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry. I just feel like
Start
she's
over.
so far.
Okay. I like the orange mango a little bit better than the lemon lime. I also didn't drink a lot of the orange mango one though because I was drinking the
'Cause she was
lemon lime
babysitting.
for so long.
For so long.
But maybe
You do prefer that?
I
flavor.
did. Yeah. I'd give it like an 8.
She literally has drank this much, by the way. I just looked at her.
Okay.
I just looked at her. thing.
But
She drank
Let's
this
not
much.
look at what it is.
Yeah, I mean, if you like orange more than
Yeah.
lemon, for sure, that's
I think this one
your
has
take.
a little bit more flavor than the lemon one.
Yeah,
I
do
feel like the
agree.
lemon one would just taste like coconut water.
It's giving more. Yeah, I do agree.
And maybe that's why I didn't like it because I don't really like coconut water.
Not me either, but it's
It
not
doesn't
terrible.
fully taste like
It's not
coconut
terrible.
water, though, but you can taste it more than in this, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one has more flavor. I'd give them about an 8. Both of them.
Okay. Packaging?
Like a 9. It's cute.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want to invest in the company
Honestly,
because I know I feel like
company and they're barely kickstarting. I feel like they have something good going on here.
this
for
is
sure.
possibly going to be the next. Oh, and also Beyond, didn't they sell these?
They did have these at Beyond.
They did.
I don't know where because we didn't go explore, but they were promoting that they were going to be at Beyond, which I thought was really cool.
I think it
And I did
might
see people
just,
with them.
I think it might just be the next beatbox. The fact that it does have some hydrating factors, I think it could be doing great in
Yeah.
festivals.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically same shit. I'll give it a 9.5 both flavors. They're both to me good, easy to drink, no aftertaste, no liquor taste.
Mhm.
You feel hydrated.
I know for a fact that I will not be hungover tomorrow. the thing with this review is we have drank these more than once already, so
Yeah.
I can say a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
I know for a fact I'm not gonna be hungover. I don't get bloated with these, because they're not seltzery at
That's
all.
what I do love about them.
They very much taste like a sports drink. Yeah.
When we go, because when you pregame before going to fucking festivals, we're chugging that shit.
Yeah.
And I hate about seltzers is that we feel fucking bloated and we're burping and we're like,
Did you notice us burping that much this time?
No, yeah. I think
burped
I
a
burped
little
once.
but not that much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is good to chug.
Yeah. Yes. So I said 9.5. Honestly, I want to give him a 10, but it's a little scary.
Let's give it a 10.
I'm not scared, bitch.
Yeah. The way we looked at each other, fine.
We're just doing it because we're scared. No, honestly, 10 out of 10. I love these, to be quite honest. The only thing I don't love is they're kind of hard to find right now.
Yeah.
You have to, like, go to Bevmo.
Bevmo, yeah.
Apparently, they're sold at Ralph's, but we went to Ralph's. They weren't
They
there.
literally don't have them.
So, they need to be
More accessible.
more readily available.
Mm-hmm.
When they do, I will drink more of these.
Mhm.
By the way, I don't think we mentioned it, but we paid $10 for a 4-pack.
Yes.
Um,
There's a lot of liquid in it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Honestly, not terrible. Not terrible.
No.
There is. I feel like one of these equals like 2 seltzers.
Yeah,
Because of
there's
the
a lot of
amount of
liquid.
liquor that's in here.
Yeah.
I feel pretty lit.
Mm.
I did have a couple of Jello shots, but I know that these get me lit because I've drank them before.
Solo, yeah.
So yes, 10 out of 10. Packaging, 9 out of 10. I like it. It's cute. It's sleek. It looks like a Gatorade, but it's not a Gatorade.
Yeah.
I love them.
Yeah.
Okay,
me
that's
too.
why we reviewed them twice. You didn't
Yeah.
see the first review, but that's why we felt like
Yeah.
we needed to review them twice.
The fact that we even have repurchased them more than once, it's like it says a lot.
Yeah, because we tried these before Beyond.
Mhm.
I bought them for Beyond.
Or Beyond.
And then we're drinking them again. I had extras after Beyond. We
And
drank
I
them,
drink them.
and then we're having them again. So yes, we like them. We will definitely buy them again. Bless you.
Sorry.
And yeah, that's that.
Thank you guys for watching, and we will be back soon. I will probably be posting TikToks of our old episodes, so reminisce on those, and honestly, give us a like, give us a subscribe.
Yeah, because
Give us ideas.
Life on us pretty hard. Life is still
Still
lifing
life being,
on us.
yeah.
Send love to Cindy. We love Cindy. We'll see her soon.
Send love to me.
Send love to Brie. Everybody's going through shit, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody's life is hard, or at times.
Yeah.
Everyone has things that they're going through, so we're just dealing with all that right now. But we are trying to get back into it.
Yeah.
Period. Sis.
We're gonna get into it. Yeah.
I can say it now. Period, sis.
Period.
I'm going to
Lit.
EDC, and literally in 2 weeks from now, I will already be on. I will be fucking turned the fuck up. on
Yeah.
EDC right
Yeah.
now.
So excited. So excited to recap that.
And Jesse will be. Jesse, bitch, you better fucking come to this. Anyways, I don't want to get into it.
Jesse,
but Jesse
we're gonna
better
fight.
be here for the EDC recap. That's all I
No,
gotta
for
say.
real. All right.
Yeah.
Bye,
Okay, bye.
guys.
Thank
Love you
you.
guys. Appreciate you guys so much. And
comment,
thank
subscribe.
you, Michelle, for being part of our
Yes,
episode.
thank you for
Love you so
coming.
much.
We're back, bitch.
We're back, bitch. Better than ever.
And now we're going to the afters. No, just kidding.
And we're gonna go to a bar. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.